Hello, today I will show you how you can make your own Interstellar Alliance ID similar to this one using open source software that is free and is available on multiple platforms. Now, the assumption is that you know how to work with a computer and also that you already are participating in the social experiment of the Interstellar Alliance. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please check out bashartv.com, go to the 2024 sessions, and then you can explore the social experiments of the Interstellar Alliance. If you haven't purchased the step 4 of the Interstellar Alliance social experiment, please do not proceed with this video. It is meant only for those who purchased it and who will know what I'm talking about. Now, the next thing that you will need is Inkscape, which is a vector graphics software. As I said, it is open source. You can download it over here, inkscape.org, download now, and then it will probably offer you the installer for your platform. Download it, install it. If you have Mac or any other ways, any other platforms, you might have it available in your app store. Now, what you will also need is a passport photo and the archive with the template files that I will show you. Assuming that you downloaded the files, what you need to do is to extract them using your favorite archive manager. I'm on Windows 11, so I will just right-click this and extract all and confirm with extract. Now, what you will see are two files. First is the Gill Sans MTTTF font file, which means that we have to basically install this font. I double-click this. On other systems, you might need to do something else. And then there is this install button. For me, I already have this installed, so I don't want to replace it, but you will just install it. And that will make sure that the text looks pretty close, if not the same as the original in the PDF. And now you can open the Interstellar Alliance ID.svg file. It should be associated with the Inkscape. If not, you can open with and then select Inkscape. When it opens, you should see something like this. And I will first guide you through what is in there. You want to show the layers and objects. If you don't see this tab visible, just make it visible over here in the menu, layers and objects over here. Now extract the layer 1 and you will see all the individual parts of it with proper names. I needed to make some changes that are very minor, but I wanted to make the file to be nicely looking, like a professional looking, and also well printable. So the idea about any vector graphics is that you can zoom in and zoom out in any way you want, and it still remains sharp. See how it doesn't get pixelated? So that's why I chose this software. And that's what we are going to leverage. If you display this original template by clicking this icon of the eye, you will see the original from the PDF. And by toggling it back and forth, you kind of see what are the differences, that it was slightly out of alignment, the corners are different, the edges are fuzzy, the text is, let's say, misaligned, I would say, right? And the Interstellar Alliance wasn't at the center, and also these two boxes did not match like vertically. So I fixed all these minor issues. Hopefully Bashar will forgive us, but I thought that if we are gonna create like some awareness of these IDs, so let's take it seriously and let's like make it look professional and not as a joke. So with that in mind, that all these minor changes are there, I tried to stick with the original idea that we shouldn't change the format of it. So everything else is the same. The first thing you want to do, and I will just go through the happy path to fill in the region, city and name, and add photo, and then export out. So the easiest way is to click here the text tool. Now click here the region, go to the end of it, and fill out your region from the PDF file. Let's say North America in this case. Then the same for the city. Let's say Sedona. And let's say for the name, I don't know, Samantha Raid. Okay, it's fairly easy. The photo is a little bit trickier. You have to go to File, Import, then you select a photo of your choice, open, leave everything to default, and click OK. You will see something like that. Typically, your photo will be slightly larger than the box that you want to fit it into. So click the selector tool, and there are multiple things that you can do. If your photo already has the format that is on a passport photo, it might have exactly the same dimensions, just slightly like in different scale. So the easiest way to fit it there in that case is if you click this yellow box, then copy this width over here, then select the box of the picture itself, and make sure that you link and lock the ratio between width and height, and then just paste it there and click enter or hit enter. If you didn't kind of log the ratios, then it would change only the width and not the height, and it would be then distorted. So now you want to sort of put it back there. The easiest way is to just align those two objects using the functionality that is available in this program. So I first select the white box, then I hold Shift and select the picture as well. Then I go here to align and distribute, and I, let's say, align it to the left edges and then to the top. And that will make me a nice picture that is exactly the same dimensions as that. If by a chance you are choosing a different photo that does not have the same dimensions, or if you want to crop it in a way, I will show you how to do that as well. For that, you need to show again the layers and objects. And in here, drag and drop this image right under the photo clip here. What that will do is that it will add a small overlay where that is. It is easier if you see the overlay in a different color than white. So select the photo clip and let's say make it red. And now you will see like what you want to clip. You can either position it using mouse in any way you want. If you just want to make it smaller, you can use these scaling kind of corners. If you are changing only one of the dimensions, make sure to press Shift to, sorry, Control to lock the ratios again between the width and height, so it's not distorted. So let's say that I will want something like that. Now, if you don't want to just rely on, you don't want to move the red box, just the picture under it. If you want to align them to the center, go back to the alignment and align it. Sorry, select the box, the red box first, then hold Shift and select the picture. You can zoom in and select the picture second. And then you can say relative to first, select it, align to the center, okay? So that will kind of center the axis. And now when you are happy with that, go back to your layers and you want to select the image first, then again holding Shift, selecting the photo clip as well. And you go to Object, Clip, and Set Clip. So that one now cropped the picture to the to the picture clip dimensions. So that's that. Now the last thing and last problem that you might have is that your name maybe doesn't fit here. And for that, there is multiple things you can do. The easiest is to go back to the text tool, and let's say that your name is Samantha Reid Volgorova, and it doesn't fit here. So then you just keep changing the font size until it fits. And then when you are happy with that, if you are happy with that, you can just leave it alone. If you are not, you can also kind of select it using the selection tool and use key like arrow keys up and down to position it up and down. Or you can also position it in whatever way you want using mouse, up to you. Again, if you, for example, want to set only the height, but then you want to align this text with the other ones, then select the city, then hold Shift, select the other text as well, go to the alignment tool and align edges to the left. So something like that could be acceptable. The other option you could try, even though in my opinion it doesn't look that nice, is if I go back to this, that you will kind of leave a big label as it was in the original printout and then just make the Samantha Reid Volgorova smaller. So how you would do that part is basically delete this part here, go back to the selection tool. Now copy and paste, Control C, Control V, the same. If you don't do that, you could also like start another text node, but you will see that if I start another text, it will also change the font family and it won't look the same anymore. So the copy paste looks easier for me. Now, if instead of name, I will just enter the long name here. And I can select a smaller size only for this one, for example. Now, that would be more in the alignment of the original printout. And now how you want to align this, let's say that you are happy with how this is, but I think that you still want to align the baseline of this text with the baseline of the other text. C and the G kind of makes the box bigger. So if I again select the name first, holding Shift, select the second name. If I just try to align the bottom lines, the bottom edges, it won't look very good because the G should be under the baseline. So that's why the option, the anchors is here. So just select this one instead of the previous one, and that will align the baselines. So now the last step is to export this. So for that, you go to File, Export. Now make sure that the DPI, which is dots per inch, is at least 300, which will make it nice and sharp on the printer. And it won't look pixelated and it won't look ugly. So in here you have multiple options. For printing, usually the most reliable is if you print it as PDF. And I will click export. Make sure that you selected the entire document because sometimes it is like only selection or so, and then it would print only a part of it. So you want to print the entire document. And over here, you will always see the preview. So check that out. Then once I click export, it should be fairly quick. And I should see that my PDF got created. As you see, everything is nice and sharp and even. And you will take this PDF, take it on a flash drive or send it to your favorite printing service, or if you have a good printer, you can print it by yourself, and you will print it in the exact size as it is. So that's it. I hope that this helped you, and welcome to the Interstellar Alliance. Excited to be all here. Take care.